how would you advise new authors to position their books when they like come across this problem? Someone tells them, you know what, there's already a book about this. How do you handle making it different?
Well, this is it. I think you really need to understand, how is it different? Like it needs to be accomplishing some other goal. And so, in my case, again, there was this great book, but the book was very much a book about positioning theory, just a conceptual book, like an inspiration book, more than an actionable educational book. And so, their book was the book that you read to do positioning 101. But if you actually wanted to get positioning done and I need a handbook, like a practical thing that's going to tell me step 1, step 2, step 3, here's how I get it done, my book was for that. So I think you need to understand your audience and what they're trying to accomplish. My audience is very fed up with conceptual books.
Okay.
they get angry about this, that they're
Mm-hmm.
like, I read the book, I got the idea, and then it didn't tell me what to do with it.
Right.
So for my audience, I think it was important for me to get at that part of it. But, for other people's books, I don't know. I think you need to decide. Sometimes I think there's audiences that are underserved, for example. Like my book is very much oriented towards tech companies because that's my background. That's all I know. And as a consultant, that's who I work with. If you read the Reason Trout book, it's kind of for everybody. Like they're talking about positioning the island of Jamaica and positioning, cola and
Okay.
all kinds of stuff. They have one tech example in the whole book. So
Mm-hmm.
mine was a bit more focused on that. So I think what you need to understand is, what's the competition? Like, and that might be other books or other ways of solving the problem. And then, what are you going to bring to the table that those other folks can't? And what's the value of that? So in mine, it was, well, you could read the Reason Trout book, but it doesn't give you a methodology. Mine gives you a methodology so you can actually fix your positioning.
Uh-huh.